Hi, and welcome to my dinner table. If you watched the last video, I went through all of the benefits, the pros and the cons to help you identify which kick is best for you. So in this video, I thought it would be super fun if I brought you along with me on my swim and showed you how I use a 2-beat kick versus a 6-beat kick. When I use them both, but I use them strategically. So I'm eating dinner right now. I'm fueling up. Tomorrow's my swim day. This is the fuel. Okay, hear me out. I know there are no veggies on here. I know. I had a big kale salad for lunch with a lot of chicken, a lot of protein, a lot of good vegetables, nutrients. There's no vegetables in here. It's fine. It's fine. Life's about balance. This isn't perfect. In an ideal world, there would be a portion of veggies mixed in on here. But we have our carbs and our protein. These are what are they? These are the Trader Joe's meatballs. Oh, I wonder if I have the packaging. Let me see if I have the packaging. I, in fact, do not have the packaging, but that's okay. The Trader Joe's beef meatballs, they're really good. Today I did both lifting and running. I did my favorite athletic conditioning class followed by my favorite run class. It's running intervals, a mix of speed and incline, and it's super fun. It wipes me out. When I first started doing this double, I was really sore afterwards. DOMS, big time DOMS. But my body's gotten used to it because I've been doing that on my Saturdays. It's been my double now for 4 or 5 weeks. I typically go in 6-week cycles where I really love doing a type of exercise and then some other exercise will take over and I'll start loving it. And that will be my hero workout for the next 6 weeks. And then something else will take over and I'll love it for 6 weeks. That's kind of how it's been jiving. But swimming, come on now, swimming's my constant. Always got to come back to it. Even if I stray, I always come back. So tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. 6-beat kick versus 2-beat kick. I'm going to do hopefully a better job of laying out the workout. I saw a lot of feedback and some awesome tips in the comments on how I can film it better. So you got my wheels spinning and you're going to have to tell me after this video if it was better than the first. So I just expect hopefully it gets better and better and better. And the next thing I know, I'm a GoPro Pro. All right, I'm gonna eat this and then I will catch you tomorrow for the workout. Good morning, we're back. It's time for PST Daily. I came up with this segment idea as I was driving the other day. It popped into my head and I was like, that's it, that's what we're gonna call it. So this segment is where I'm gonna take you through how I'm gonna program out my workout for the day. My hope is that you can take away little nuggets that apply directly to you and your training. Not everything will apply. Everyone's different. Everyone's training for different goals and different things. You can hopefully take some learnings and apply back into your workout in a way that makes sense for you. So let's start with the yardage. So last week I swam 2 times per week. I swam on Thursday and I swam on Saturday. On Thursdays I took Lexi Kelly's class. If you don't know who Lexi is, she's a beast. She's awesome. Let me actually look up what her accolades are. I don't want to butcher this. Let's see. Okay, got it. She competed for Cal State for 4 years. Here it says that's where she discovered her passion for open water swimming. She's an absolute beast in open water. Her competitive spirit and unwavering determination led her to become one of the top elite open water swimmers in the world. Yep. So Lexi is an unbelievable open water swimmer. Now she coaches private lessons here where I live, and she also teaches at the gym that I go to. She's become a friend over the years since I've moved out here. I'll go to her gym classes on Thursday mornings and swim with the crew there, do her programming, which is awesome. And then on Sundays, I'll hop in the water and do my own programming, whatever I feel like I need on that Sunday morning. So that's been super fun. Last week, I did a total of 4,000 yards with that strategy. I did 2,000 yards at Lexi's class and then 2,000 yards on Sunday with my own programming. This week, Lexi's Thursday class was sprint focused, so it was a little less yardage. It was 1,800 total. All sprints though, I loved it. And I actually surprised myself because what she did was she blocked breath control into sprints and she upped the yardage of the sprints. Each round we did it. So we did 425s breath control straight into a 50 sprint, and then 425s breath control straight into a 100 sprint, and then 425s breath control into a 200 strong, and then 425s breath control again into another 200 strong, where your goal was to beat your first 200 time. And in my 50 and 100, I mean, I went for it, but I actually surprised myself. I went a 27 off a push in the 50, and then I came back in the 100 and went a 57 off the push, which Considering in college I was a 2250 freestyler and a sub 50 100 freestyler, you know, I wasn't too disappointed with those times. So that was Thursday, 1800 yards, which leads me into today. I want to make sure I hit at least the 4,000 yards that I did last week for my total weekly yardage. So I'm thinking today's workout, I want it to be around 2,200 yards, and I really want the focus to be endurance focused. Considering I got the 1,800 yard sprint focus workout, we're gonna go 4,200, no, not 4,200. We're gonna go 2,200 endurance focus workout today. This also gives me an opportunity to show you how I use my 2-beat kick versus my 6-beat kick, because I switch between the two depending upon the set. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so my focus endurance, lefty, shout out lefties, always starting with a warm up. We're gonna go 200 yards. Effort level 1 to 2. I'll build it up just slightly. And then I'm going to go into my kick set, which since we're doing more endurance focus today, I wanna do 100s. So let's do 3 100s. Freestyle kick. And I want this to be between an effort level, I want these to be strong. So we're gonna go effort level 4 here. Hard 6-beat kick here. Hard, hard, hard. And then we're gonna go into, I'm gonna do my drill set. I'm sticking with my 1-arm drill and my 1-arm hover drill that I did last week because I can really feel the length and stability when I do that. So 450s and 1-arm hover alternating. And these, we're gonna focus on stability and strength over speed. So we're going effort level 3. For both of these, you should have a 6-beat kick the whole time. And then going into main set prep. For this, I want to get some build up and going because I want the main set to be 200s, a little bit longer since we're focusing on endurance here. Let's go 450s build again. I'm going to build within each 50 on this one, and we're going to go effort level 3 to 5. We're going to go effort level 3 to 5 because I want to start at a moderate speed and end at a sprint, and I want to start at a 2-beat kick, and then as I pick up the gears, end at a 6-beat kick. 3, 2, 5. Main set. Let's pause here. I want to calculate how many yards I'm at, considering I'm trying to get to that 2,200 total. So 200 plus 300, so that's 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So I'm at 900, so I want my main set to be 5 200s will get me to 1,900, and then I'll have a 300 cooldown. So we're gonna go 5 200s with 20-second rest in between because I want these to be pretty tight and fluid. I'm gonna do the first 3 without fins, no fins, and the second 2 with fins. I'm gonna go 2-beat here with a few 6 beats in and out of the walls just to pick it up, and I'm going to go 6-beat here once I have the fins. I always go 6-beat with fins. A common misconception in the swimming world is that fins are only for beginners, when in fact it's actually the opposite. Fins are a wonderful tool to help you train your stroke rhythm, your length, your stability. In fact, in college, once I got to the University of Florida, we were actually required to have 2 pairs of fins. I had a sprint pair of fins, which was a short blade silicone fin that generated a lot of speed and power. And then I had a long blade pair of fins that we used more on endurance sets, lengthening sets, 200s, 300s, 400s, whatever the set might be. And we use them quite often. So it's not only for beginners. If you want to use fins and you know how to use them, it can be a wonderful tool to help you connect into your stroke and continue building your rhythm. So 2-beat kick with the no fins, 6-beat kick with the fins, effort level, I wanna hold a steady 4 here. All right, and that got me, if I did the math in my head right, that got me to 1,900. Let me just double check that. 200, 500, 700, 900, 1,900, cool down 300. Oh no, scratch that out. I do wanna do some speed bursts. I want to end with 825s, odds, sprint, even, easy. Odds, sprint, evens, easy. We're gonna go effort level 5, which is sprint, and then effort level 1 on the easy. Good technique here. If I were trying to hit my 2,200 yards, I would only have 100 left, right? 1,900, 20, 21, yep. I would only have 100 left, but I don't like doing anything less than a 200 on a cooldown because that just frankly isn't enough. So 200 cooldown, level 1, good technique. So that's gonna put me at a grand total of 2,300 yards. All right, with that, I haven't done my greens walk yet. So we're gonna get ready. We're gonna go for the daily greens walk. And then I'm gonna take you to the pool and we're gonna get into this workout. Let me know if you like this PST Daily segment. Let me know in the comments. All right, catch you for my walk. All right, it's time for the walk. And you know the rules. We don't come back inside until the green drink is done. So we're going, we're getting our steps. I'm gonna put on a podcast. I'm feeling Money Guys today. I'm a big finance nerd and I'm all caught up on their episodes, but I like to go back into their archives and listen to really old episodes when I'm fully caught up. So I'm going on the walk, drinking the greens, finishing the greens. We're gonna eat some lunch and then we're gonna head to the pool and we're gonna get that PST Daily workout in. Now on to the main set prep, 450s build, going from an effort level 3 to 5 within each repeat. Prepping for the main set down here of the 5 200s. On to the main set. I'm switching it up a little bit because I found paddles in my car. So for the last two, here, where I'm going to do them with fins, I'm going to do them with fins and paddles. So, last two 6-beat kicks with fins and paddles. There's nothing I love more than cruising with fins and paddles. Feeling that 6-beat kick and that rhythm. You can feel so long, strong, and smooth when you add both into the equation. So, I'm adding paddles in because I love it. 225. Dang, 210. I went 210, 210. I didn't call it out on the last one because I thought it was too good to be true. Nice. Gear on and then 2 200s, fins and paddles. Also 210. There's no way my other 200s were 210. Doesn't make sense. I don't know what I was looking at. Now we're down here, speed set, 825s, odds, sprint, evens, easy. No gear. This is my sprinter's dream. That one was either high 12 or low 13, but all 4 no breaths, so that's good. Nice. Okay, that was a solid set. Now cool down and done. I'm gonna sign it off here. Thanks for hanging with me today. That was so much fun. Yeah, I don't know what happened on those 200s. I don't think that the clock was working because there's no way that I went 210s. It felt like I was going 225 pace, which is what I had in my head that I wanted to go. there's no way I went 210s. I know what that feels like, and that definitely wasn't that. So I think there are 2 clocks in the pool, and the one that I was referencing on the right side for that set, just, I don't think it was working very well. But yeah, that was a really good set. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for hanging with me. If you like the workout, take the workout, do it for yourself. Let me know what you think of it. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe because I'll have new videos every Monday. Thanks for tuning in. Happy training, and I'll catch you in the next one.